Dr. Nidhi, and Dr. Neha ji has said so much about me, but I am just a student of Ayurveda, and I'm deeply in love with Ayurveda, and I'm working with Ayurveda from last 11 to 12 years, except my studying days. Like I'm practicing for last 12 years, and today I would like to convey some of the uh, some of the beliefs of Ayurveda in the form of hair care. Like we will not talk on what what is said on Instagram or any YouTube channels, or you all know about all these things. So in today's presentation, we will not talk about that. So Neha ji, should I begin with my presentation?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So today's topic is hair care through Ayurveda. Like, here are some statistics. 1 in 4 men will start balding before the age of 21, and 29% women with hair loss show two symptoms of depression. 66% of men will experience hair loss by the age of 35. 50% of women experience hair loss in their lifetime. And even 3% of pediatric office visits are related to children. So we can see that no one is spared. We are almost 40 people right now in this presentation, and there are chances that we all have faced the problem of hair fall in our life in any phase. So it is a very common uh, concern. But in my opinion, hair fall is good. You must be thinking then why we are having this presentation if it is good. I'll explain why it is good. In some cases, hair fall is good because there are two main type of hair fall. One is primary, which means the independent disease, and other one is secondary, which means that it could be present as a symptom of any another disease, like your increased thyroid levels, your deficiencies of vitamin B, your iron deficiencies, your calcium deficiency, or any other disease. So when it comes with secondary hair fall, it is a boon, I could say, because many of the person will not come to see the OPD or will come to visit the doctor itself by uh, like you don't know your thyroid is elevated or not. You don't know that you are suffering from any deficiency or not. But you will come to the doctor in the form of hair fall. So, if we put some, like, what should I say? If we check the person or check the patient minutely, we could trap the disease on the very first stage or very initial stage. Plus, some part of the world, like in India, beauty concerns are way more important than the health concern. Generally, female patients don't come with the problem of anemia. They don't come with the problem of like having difficulty in breathing or they will come or because of hair fall, sunken eyes, dark skin color, which all the symptoms of hair fall. So it is a boon, I can say, in some cases, definitely. So what does Ayurveda says about it? uh, According to Ayurveda, you must have not seen the terms, or maybe you have. There are three primary dominant or pillars of Ayurveda: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. These are constituents of your body, or the main type of bodies, or anything in Ayurveda. It is a separate or very vast topic, but I will stick to it regarding hairs only. So there are three types of hairs. We all have one of them, or maybe a combination of Vata Pitta or Pitta Kapha or Vata Kapha as well. So if you are having thin hair, or your hairs are straight or sometimes curly, like unpredictable, if your hairs have higher porosity, or if you have uh, lots of breakage, or you are tend to split ends, you must have a Vata hair type. Your hairs, the Vata hair type is rough, dry, and more prone to hair fall or breakage. If you are having Pitta hair type, the Pitta will have normal or slightly wavy, like mine, you can see, or medium thickness, medium hair density, medium length. So Pitta are like the medium range hairs are known as Pitta hair type. But the Pitta hair person tend to have graying of hairs before, other than the other ones. Like they are prone to graying of hair, they are prone to breakage also. And the other one, or the dream hair type, is Kapha hair type, which means if you are having thicker, smoother, lustrous, well hydrated, straight, shiny, or a dream hair type of almost all of us, they are blessed with Kapha hair types. One more thing I would like to say, the hair density and hair thickness are two entirely different things. The hair thickness means if you take one strand of your hair, if it feels thicker, it is hair thickness. And density is the number of hair on your skin. So density could be improved, but the thickness is like it's from birth. So we can't improve the thickness of your hair, but we can definitely manage the density of our hairs. So hair fall in Ayurveda. It is mentioned by a term, it's a Sanskrit term, khalitya. Khalitya means frequent falling of hairs. If you are Pitta dominant, I have previously said that you are more prone to graying of hair, plus you are more prone to hair fall as well. By Pitta dominance, I mean to say that if you are having inflammation if you're in your body, or if you are hyperacidic, if you are having any skin rashes, more prone to skin rashes, that means you are a Pitta dominant a person, or in that situation, or in this particular time, there is Pitta aggravated in your body, and which make you more prominent to hair fall also.
Excuse me, Dr. Nidhi.
Yes.
Are the slides supposed to move?
Yes,
They're not moving.
they're not
They're still
moving.
on the first page.
Okay, so what are you seeing on your screen?
Just hair care through Ayurveda, the welcome screen.
Oh, it's not moving.
No.
Anybody else is facing the same?
People have
Yeah,
put it in.
we all are. We thought we are still not moving on the slide, but no, it's the first one is only visible.
Okay, then I'll stop this slide share and then I'll start again. Just give me a minute.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Okay, it's moving now.
It's moving now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
That's all right. Thank you.
Okay. Now is it visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So it was also not be seen previously.
No.
Yeah, it is how much is too much. Generally, we used to say this term that we are having hair fall, but in this slide, I tried to mention that how much is too much, and which means when we should concern about it. There are 6 pictures. 1 to 4 comes in normal hair shedding. Like it's a normal tendency. We shed our hairs. 1 to 100 strength is normal to shed, but it is not practically possible to count. Like we can't count our hair strength. So it is just an example of hair shedding. So, but in picture 5th and picture 6th, it is the matter of concern. But that also variable. Like if you are tend to wash your hair once in a week, you will shed comparatively less hair fall. Or if you are washing your hairs once in a 10 day or once a week or more than that, you will tend to shed more hair. So it's a general idea that when we should concern about it. So we were here, I think. Yeah. Is it moving, right? It is moving.
No, it stopped again. So it's stuck on how much is
God.
too much. Now it's moving.
Okay, then I will try to stuck in the smaller screen. I think it's moving by then.
Yeah.
Okay, it's moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is mentioned under the Shiroroga. Shiro means head in Sanskrita and Roga means disease. So hair fall comes under the disease of head or Shiroroga. Here are some causes mentioned in the ancient text of Ayurveda. If we are tend to excessive consumption of salt or carbonated drinks like soda or cold drinks, etc., we are tend to more hair fall. Ayurveda is all about the balance. Like if you are having excessive sleep or you are avoiding sleep or you are having lack of sleep, both will cause you hair fall. Anger or stress is a primary concern or primary reason for hair fall. Other than that, faulty eating habits. By faulty eating habits, I mean all the deficiencies comes under it. Like if you are taking less calcium, if you are having less iron, if you are suffering from any deficiency, it comes under the faulty eating habits. Or food with preservatives or packed food, because it will cause inflammation in your body, and we have discussed previously that inflammation in the body is a main cause of hair fall. So management. Ayurveda offers a wide range of management for hair fall. The primary management is Nidan Parivarjana. It is a Sanskrit terminology which means prevention is always better than cure. Okay, is it visible to everyone, right?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Okay. So Murdha Taila, you must have listened about oiling and the benefits of hair oiling. I can't it's really a very important thing. I can't emphasize more on hair oiling. So it not only prevents dryness or itchiness of scalp, it helps in prevention of early graying or hair fall or even headaches. It induces sleep, it improves vision, and useful in many diseases of central nervous system and head. But Ayurveda have also mentioned some special pressure points which can lead to a better hair growth. These are the 5 pressure points mentioned. I know the picture is really small, but you can also find or Google it by the name of Adhipati Marma, Simantak Marma, Krakatika, Vidhur, and Shankh Marma. These are 5 main pressure points which you should emphasize while giving yourself a head massage. You can give the head massage yourself, or you can take the help of any another person. Adhipati is when you just put your 4 fingers and then other 4. It is here, and it is your Adhipati Marma. And Simantak is 12 fingers with above the eyebrows. Like this. This is your Simantak Marma. And Krikatika. If I'm visible, you can do this. And where your 4 fingers came, the bottom of your neck and like the junction of your neck and your skull, it would be Krikatikam. It is also mentioned in this picture. And Vidhurmam is behind your earlobes, and Shankmaram, which is your temple. So whenever you are giving the head massage, you should stroke it in circular motion or stroke it mildly. It will enhance the hair growth and promotes the health of your hair. Here are some medicated oils. You can definitely use sesame oil, olive oil, or castor oil, but I have put some medicated oil which are easily available online. You can take a screenshot if you want. There are the names only, so there are no translation. There are the names only. It is easily available in the market, all of them. I have mentioned 2 Grita. One is Trifla Grita and one is Madhuyashti Grita. Madhuyashti is none other than licorice. You can there are prepared medicated ghee by licorice and by Trifla. Trifla is a drug or combination of 3 separate medicines: Amalki, Haridra, and Vibhitak. It is a combination. It's already prepared, easily available in market. If you are having dandruff issue, or if you don't want to be in messy preparations, you can use Trifla Ghrata. And if you are Vatik prone, like you have dry hairs and you have dandruff in your scalp, and you don't want to do the treatments which are more prone to dry your scalp, you can use Trifla Ghrata. Trifla is very much effective in reducing dandruff, and Ghrata, which is ghee, it will nourishes your scalp as well. So you just melt it by a double boiling method, just apply it, keep it up to 1 hour or 30 minutes, and you can wash it off with a mild shampoo or anything like that. So it would be definitely beneficial to you. And Madhuyashti Grata, it is very useful, especially in the prevention of graying of hairs, or if you are having inflammation, Madhuyashti Grata is one of the best medicine you can use in your hair. And if you want to make your own hair oil at your home, there is a recipe mentioned. I have mentioned muleti, which means licorice powder, amalki, which means amla or gooseberry powder, and milk. Any milk, cow milk, goat milk. You can dilute the powders in milk and then slowly put in the heated oil. Be aware while doing this. It may be some crackling sound, and cook it until the crackling sound stopped completely. So it is the recipe by Acharya Chakradatta, who was an ancient Sikh and one of the ancient Sikh of Ayurveda. So you can make your own oil also. Okay. The another one is Nasya. Nasya, which means anything put in the form of nasal drop. So we can maintain a healthy life by simply pouring cow's ghee. It is generally available in all Indian households. I am seeing lots of Indian people there. So you all must be having ghee or grata in your kitchen. So it is one of the best medicine, not only for hair fall, lots of upper clavicular diseases, which means it is the clavicle, it is the bone, the neck bone, which is known as clavicle. So for all the supraclavicular reason, it is very good. It is one of the most beneficial for prevention of aging signs of aging. It is very good in that. It is very good for the health of your eyes, for your nose, for your skin, and you can prevent wrinkle as much as possible by adopting nasya in your daily day-to-day life. So all you have to do is just put 1 or 2 drops of cow ghee in each of your nostrils every day. If you are not comfortable with it, what you can do, just wash your hair, dry it completely, dip a finger in the ghata and just smear it on your inner part of your nostril. It would also do. And try to put more, like up to 2 drops. But initially, you can just dip your finger and smear it in the internal layer of your each nostril. It is known as Pratimarshanasya. And when you should do it, after brushing your teeth, before going out, or after coming home in the evening. You can perform it any time of the day, like in these 3 or 4 times. It cleanses, purifies, and strengthens the nasal passage. It nourishes your scalp and your hair follicle. Snana. Next is snana or hair wash. In Ayurveda, it is mentioned that you should never ever wash your hair with hot water. I know you must be here. It is a cold environment, so not possible to wash our hair with cold water, but you can use warm water. So it should be cold or warm water or lukewarm water, not hot water, while washing our hairs. If you would like a natural alternative, Rita or soap nut is a very good alternative for washing your hairs. But for some people, it's messier, and for some people, it may dry your scalp. So what you can do, you can use a normal shampoo, or once in a while you can rinse your head with trifla quat. And how do you make trifla quat? You just take trifla. It's a powder named with trifla, come like ready made or previously prepared. You just take half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of trifla powder, add in 2 cups of water, just boil it for 5 to 10 minutes, strain it, and then you can rinse it at the last part of your hair wash routine. It will help you in prevention of dandruff and any scalp infection also. So you can use it. Other one is Kesh Dhupana. It is very beneficial, but least popular, I can say. It is one of the least popular procedures mentioned in Ayurveda. In Kesh Dhupana, you just choose any antibacterial herbs. You can use Triphala, you can use licorice, or even neem. Neem is also beneficial, or sandalwood, or even rose petals. I have not mentioned rose petals here, but you can use rose petal, or if cardamom is present in your kitchen, you can also use it. Just make it a powder or a coarse powder. Just sprinkle it on the burnt coconut shell or live coal. And there are dhupan patra or vessels or any earthen pot available in market. You can just put burnt coconut shell and sprinkle on it, and then when the fumes come, you can just cover your hairs with these fumes. I don't know, like in every home there is a firing alarm here, so I think it's not feasible for everyone here in London. But if you are able to do it outdoors, you can definitely do it. It's one of the best methods to disinfectant your hairs, or if you are having any infection, it is one of the wonderful method to fumigate your hair like this. Oh, cassia drugs. By cassia drugs, it means any drugs or any medicine which are beneficial for hair, or which can make your hair healthy, or which are essential for your hair health, are mentioned as the term of cassia in Ayurveda. I have listed a few medicines easily available in market, like amalki, gooseberry, yashtimadu is licorice, bhrangraj, Eclipta alba. Its name is Eclipta alba, but I don't know its English name. You can Google it. Japa pushpa or hibiscus flower, tilla, which is sesame seeds, methi, which is fenugreek, kumari, which is aloe vera. It is a synonym of Ayurveda nowadays. You can see every other medicine, they put aloe vera in it and call it Ayurveda. So it is one of the most vastly used medicine. Other one is narikal, coconut. You can use coconut milk. It is wonderful, wonderful hair pack, especially if you have dry hairs. It is one of the most wonderful hair pack for your hairs. Just scrape the coconut, grind it in a mixture with adding very few amount of water, strain it, and you're good to go. Or there are ready-made coconut milk available in the market. You can just soak your hairs or dip your hairs in it. Wait for 20-30 minutes or 45 minutes and just wash your hairs. So cassia drugs they are all equally beneficial for your hair health. So what you can do, you can choose any 1, 2, or 3 or more than that drugs according to your availability, and just mix it, make a paste and apply in your hair. Next one is lepana or hair packs. According to the ancient text, black sesame seeds, gooseberry powder and licorice powder. You can take all these three with equal amount, add some honey, or you can add oil also in it, any hair oil, and make a paste, then apply on your scalp, leave it for 20-30 minutes and just wash it. Other than that, you can use tilla or sesame seed, gooseberry or oil, methi seeds plus curd and oil. I would like to give a tip while using methi seeds. It is a wonderful medicine for having a lustrous hair, but try to use methi powder instead of methi seeds, because when you use methi seeds, the small particle will stuck in your head and you may get irritated by it. So what I do is I just grind the methi seeds in a fine powder, then take 1 or 2 teaspoon according to your hair length. If you are having medium hair, then you can add 2 teaspoon of methi powder. Just soak it in water. What I do, I soak it methi powder overnight in water. In the morning, I just throw excess water and add curd, plus add 1 teaspoon of oil, because methi could be a bit dry for your hair. So I just add oil, mix it, cover all your hairs with this pack, and wrap a poly bag or a shower cap on your scalp. Then wash it after 30 minutes. It is one of my favorite masks. I have used since my childhood. It do wonders, really. Other than that, you can use onion, curry leaves, and hibiscus. You can just mix it up and put the paste. I know it is not very good to smell or good smell, but it is one of the most important drugs or most practically great option if you are facing hair fall, because onion are having sulfur, which is great medicine to use if you are having infection or you are having hair fall. So it is one of the most effective hair mask if you are having hair fall. Uh, Other than that, Ayurveda offers Rasayana, and by Rasayana, it means the destroyer of senility and diseases. You can resemble it with the term antioxidants. So any medicines comes under antioxidant property uh, is named Rasayana in Ayurveda. So I would like to say that please do concern with the Ayurvedic physician before consuming any of Rasayana. But I have tried to mention the two most safe Rasayana, which can be consumed by almost everyone, are Amalki Rasayana and Agastya Haritki Rasayana. But please don't consume Ayurvedic Amalki Rasayana if you are having hyperacidity. If you are having hyperacidity, please don't use Amalki Rasayana without consulting a physician or Ayurvedic doctor. Or if you and Agastya Haritki Rasayana also. Other than that, it is safe to consume Avla for almost everyone. uh, please try to incorporate it in your every day-to-day diet. Any form, like you can have powder, you can have amla juice, you can have amla candies, but make sure it contains less sugar, or it is made of mishri or thread sugar instead of the other sugar. So you can consume, please incorporate any form of amla or gooseberry in your day-to-day life. I have tried to incorporate some asana like pranayam, hastapadasana, paschimottanasana, sarvangasana, and or you can say any forward bending asana or inversion asana. Try to incorporate in your daily routine. What it will do, it will enhance the blood circulation towards your head and face, and you will definitely be benefited in your hair loss. Or you can say it will benefit in your hair health, promoting your hair health. Plus, pranayam is great for stress, and we have seen that stress is the main cause of hair fall. Other than all these, there are lots and lots of procedures like Shirovasti, Shirodhara, Rakta Mokshana, which is blood lettering, and Prachana. Prachana is resembles with micro needling. You must have seen the rollers, derma rollers with micro needle. The doctors just put it on your scalp. In Ayurveda, it is an ancient therapy known called as Prachana Karma or Jaloka Avcharan, which means leech therapy or hirudinotherapy. It is also a very good option for hair fall, but it all these should be provided by a certified Vaidya only, because it's a myth that Ayurveda doesn't cause any side effect. It does if you are using it without consulting. And all these procedures are done only if hair fall is not controlled by the tips I have mentioned in previous slide. If you are if you have tried all of those and you are still not benefited, then you can consult a Vaidya, and he can assist you that you are good for any of these available procedures or not. So that would be all from my side. Thank you. I believe it must be helpful for all of you. Any queries?